How's it going, everyone? My name is Digit and welcome back to another Destiny video. Today we'll be talking about the new subclasses coming out for the Taken King DLC come September 15th. Now, I'm getting this footage out of the new Taken King trailer that was released about 2 days ago. Not the one that was released at E3, but the longer one, like the 8-minute one that explains a lot more stuff. Now, as you know, the Hunter's getting a new Void Bow, the Titan's getting a Solar Hammer, and the Warlock's getting like Arc of Lightning that they can shoot out of their hands. All these subclasses look really cool, but I think the one that interests me the most is the new Hunter subclass, just because it's a support subclass. So similar to the Defender Titan, it does the same effect, and I'll explain more about that later. Right now, I do believe that these subclasses are going to be obtainable through quests and missions. I don't believe that they're going to be given to you off the bat. I think you're going to have to earn them through missions. As you can see, the cinematic for the Hunter and the Titan, it kind of looks like they're just getting it and they're kind of exploring with it. So I do believe that based off these cinematics, we're going to get new missions that we have to do in order to get these subclasses. Now, as you can see with the bow, it's not a one-time deal. When he shoots the bow once, he still has his super. So you have two supers in one, in a sense. So you can shoot two different bows per super, which is actually really cool. As you can see, he shoots two in midair. And the thing I noticed a lot is that they have the exact same effect when it comes to like the animation. As you can see, it's a little ball that spreads and shoots multiple projectiles at different enemies, and it does different effects. Right now you can see, I'm going to replay it a little bit. When he shoots the bow, it actually spreads to the thrall, and they have the little suppression field above their head, the little red thing that you get when like enemies walk into Saint 14 bubble. And as you can see in the bottom left hand side, the thralls are kind of stunned, they don't know what to do. So I do believe that this is going to be a more advanced bubble, just in a bow in a sense. So you're going to be able to shoot it as far as you want, and you're going to actually be able to suppress enemies from multiple areas at a time. And right now you're going to see a PvP version. You see this Hunter over here in the corner shooting it at multiple people, and immediately it knocks the Blade Dancer off of his super. The Titan goes to pop his bubble, it does not allow that. And when you see from the opposite side, a Warlock that was almost resurrect, it also canceled that. Now, one thing to point out, it says tethered in the bottom left, which I guess could be a new form of suppression. That's my guess, at least. I'm not sure exactly, but I do feel like this is going to be a more advanced suppression slash Helm Saint 14 kind of style. Now, as you can see, he uses his super, hits the Hunter off his Blade Dancer, and right away the super goes away. The Titan was not allowed to pop his bubble, and the Warlock is off his res. So I definitely believe, like I said, it's a more advanced suppression grenade, and it will really come in handy come raids and obviously PvP, as you're seeing now. Now, this bow, honestly, it looks really cool, but I do think it has different effects. As you can see, he shoots the bow, and it doesn't even kill these level 20 Scions, but it still does the same damaging effect when it comes to the suppression. Yet, this bow hits a level 30 Knight and kills it immediately. Obviously, 10 levels plus a different character is a big difference in damage done. As you can see, this one did 27,000 damage, while the other one did 5,000, so I definitely believe the bows are going to be based off different suppression slash damage percentages. So like for instance, one bow will do more damage initially and less suppression when it spreads out, rather another bow will do less damage initially and more suppression as it spreads out. So I definitely think it's a cool Hunter class, and I can't wait to use it in PvP and PvE. Now, like I explained at the beginning of the video, the Warlocks are getting a really cool new subclass where they shoot lightning out of their hands and they're kind of gliding across the ground as they're doing so. So their movement speed is actually pretty quick for a Warlock, and they're doing a lot of damage at a time. Now, I do think that this is actually going to be really overpowered. Not overpowered, but it's going to do a lot of damage and work in PvP, just because as you're shooting lightning out of your hands, it does not decrease the super energy like you see with the Blade Dancer. So as you can see, the super energy in the bottom left, it decreases at a constant rate rather than being affected more or less by him shooting out lightning in his hands. What I'm trying to say is, like kind of with the Blade Dancer, when you kill an enemy with it, it takes away a significant amount of your super energy per kill, whereas this is just decreasing at a constant rate, and you have a longer super time in all. So this is like around 15 seconds, and I think it's going to be really overpowered. It looks really awesome. As you can see, it does a lot of damage to a bunch of different enemies, but they didn't really show much when it comes to like the super itself. They didn't show a lot of footage, so unfortunately I don't have much for you, but all I can say is that it does look really overpowered, and I think it's going to be really badass and definitely fun to use. Moving into our last subclass, we got the cool Solar Hammer coming out for the Titan. Now, when I was looking over the trailer, there are two main uses for this that I saw. One being a shoulder charge that actually ignites the enemy and makes them explode, killing an area of enemies around them. And another one being a hammer that you throw. Now, the shoulder charge takes away about half your super per use, but the hammer only takes away about 1/10 of your super per use. As you can see right now, The Titan uses his super on this tank, and every hammer throw is only taking away about 8% of his super. So you can essentially get 10 to 12 hammer throws per super rather than only like 1 to 2 shoulder charges. So I mean, you guys could definitely combine this, like 1 shoulder charge and 5 hammer throws. So they really made it useful. You can use it in a lot of different ways, and it's definitely a more expanded and more variety of a super. As you can see right now, the range on the shoulder charge is ridiculous, and I really can't wait to use it. It looks really fun, but at the same time very powerful, and definitely is going to make this game and the date, September 15th, a lot longer than it seems. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments which super you think it looks the coolest and which one you're going to try out first. For me, it's definitely going to be the Hunter's Bow. I feel like it fits my playstyle a lot more, but regardless, until September 15th, we're not going to know exactly. So thank you guys for watching. If you could drop a like, that would really help me out a lot. I love your support. I love seeing that you guys are up to date on my videos. So like I said again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, my name is Digit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.